Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you the ultimate Logbait guide for 2025. We are going to be going over every single matchup in Clash Royale currently and just trying to teach you guys how to beat it against some of the best players, if not the best players in the world. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to add this guide to your watch later if you ever want to come back to it for future reference. If you're not able to watch the whole thing all in once, or if you just ever think you may want it for any reason. So guys, we're up against Firkin here. Firkin is the best Royal Giant player, I would say, and Royal Giant Monk is a pretty difficult matchup, but Royal Giant Monk is not an impossible matchup. If we play this perfectly, we'll be able to win. That's probably a thing that you guys will be hearing a lot throughout this video, is that if we play really, really well, we'll be able to win. Logbait is one of those decks where there is unlimited outplay potential. No matter what they have, you're always going to be able to win. Against Royal Giant Monk specifically, the main card you want to be focusing on here is the Goblin Gang, guys, because in Royal Giant Monk, the only thing that they really have for your Goblin Gang is the Log or the Barbarian Barrel. The problem is that if they use their Monk ability, they take out your cannon and they block for the tower. But if you use the Goblin Gang really, really well, then you're actually able to defend. Because if you really think about it, they have Fisherman for your Knight, they have Monk for your cannon, so the only remaining factor is the Log for the Goblin Gang, right? But the thing is, if you can use your Goblin Barrel to bait out the Log, then you're actually able to defend with the Goblin Gang. And right here, he had to use the Log on defense. So we can go for an Ice Spirit Goblin Barrel here. He's really, really low on Elixir right now, and I think he's kind of dead. Yeah, he goes for the late Evo Hunter, but that's going to be a ton of damage. Very, very nice start. And guys, you're going to be seeing me going Goblin Gang offensively a lot against RG, because if you force it out on defense, like they log your Goblin Gang, then you're able to outcycle their log and get back to a second Goblin Gang to defend with, and they won't actually end up having the log, because Goblin Gangs behind the Knights are so annoying to stop. Wait, we log this for sure. Keep that alive. Nice. We can go for the barrel here. It's going to be a really, really nice Evo barrel. He has to watch out on both sides. Okay, it looks like he's ignoring the right, but that's just 2 rockets to finish him off. We can just Knight here on defense. We do have to be a bit cautious, though, because here's the point where he's probably going to be able to go for a nice RG in the back. Okay, he goes for the Fisherman. He has no login cycle against. We're going to Goblin Gang and Princess, just keeping up unlimited pressure to the point where he's just not able to really get anything going. His barrel here. Ooh, he's saving the log. Okay, here is where we're probably going to end up taking quite a bit of damage. Guys, whenever you are defending the Monk, though, you do want to make sure to kite it away from the cannon as best as possible. As you see there, we end up bringing it away from the cannon, so the cannon is able to target onto the RG. He's still going to get a lot of damage here, but because of the massive damage lead that we got before, we should be okay here. Just going to Knight, then we can go for another Goblin Barrel, I think, because he doesn't have log. Oh, damn, that RG's going crazy. Okay, I'm going to barrel here. Then we're going to Goblin Gang as well, because I know he doesn't want to log on the right side, but I want to make him log on the left. We can Princess the bridge because he's trying to save the log. Nice! Bro, he's trying so hard to save the log that he just ended up taking the Princess shot. And now, if he goes for the RG, we can just defend it with the Goblin Gang, because once again, he doesn't have login cycle, and we can barrel because still, he has no log. Then we can Goblin Gang on defense, guys. And that's just textbook gameplay right there. We were just using the Goblin Gang so well on offense that he literally was just never able to get the proper pushes that he needed, and he wasn't even able to defend as well, because I just knew that he was going to try to save that. I'm gonna rocket in a second. I'm waiting for the Monk. Okay, he can't afford Monk. And good game. Let's go, guys. I'll see you all in the next match. What a perfect game. All right, guys. We're in the next match here up against Elsiop. Just going to Ice Spirit. Okay, he has Piggies. I'm going to Goblin Gang plus Knight. Guys, against Piggies, you want to be very, very smart with how you play your Princess. I feel like the main way that you beat Royal Hog's Earthquake is mainly just abusing your Princess and your Evo Cannon very well. In this matchup, right, basically, to make it very, very simple to understand, there is 2 ways for them to defend the Goblin Barrel. There is the log and there's the delivery. The Piggies player is going to try to defend your Princess with the log, because they want to be able to use it to not only cycle, but also just take the Princess off the map, because if they use log on the Goblin Barrel, then as you guys can probably notice, there is no way for them to actually take out the Princess. So what our main goal is going to be abusing the Goblin Barrel to make them use the log on it, so then we can use the Princess to control the pace of the game. Also, one nice thing is that they're always going to be playing their Archer Queens, guys. So one thing that we need to make sure that we're doing is putting the Princess opposite lane of the Queen every single time, no matter what. The reason the Princess needs to be opposite lane of the Queen is because they're going to be forced to use their ability at some point, whether to stop her from dying to the tower, stop her from dying to a Knight, and you do not want the Queen to kill the Princess. And also, you can get the Princess to force out the ability earlier on. Very nice log bait right there. and we get the delivery out as well. So when we get our next Evo Barrel, this is going to be really, really nice for us. Also, a lot of you guys may be wondering when to rocket cycle, and I mainly like to rocket whenever I have Evo Cannon in hand, or I already have a Princess down where they're not able to immediately log it unless I'm able to immediately replace it after logging. So basically, I have a Princess down with another Princess right about to be in cycle, or when I have the Evo Cannon. Okay, we can Cannon Ice Spirit here. Then we don't really even need to log, I think. Actually, maybe we should defend still. Let's just Knight here. The reason I went Knight instead of log is just because I want to have a tank for the Evo Barrel, because as you see, I have the Evo Barrel. Forced out the Evo Cannon too, which is great. I'm going to get a really nice positive trade here, or get some nice damage. Oh, what the heck? Bro, what was that? That's a lot of damage. And once again, guys, you see Princess in the middle, opposite lane every single time. And then we get the early gang here to force out the Queen ability. And we can Ice Spirit here. Then we have the Knight to defend the Queen once again. Very nice defense here. And since he went for that Earthquake, I could rocket, but I won't rocket. And the reason I'm not rocketing here is because I'm just up a lot of damage. There's no point to get too frisky, and I'd rather just try to control the pace of the game with the princesses in the back. Okay, we can just Evo Cannon here. Oh, bad Earthquake as well. I didn't even hit the tower. Let's just Ice Spirit here. I really am debating rocketing, but once again, I'm still in control of the game, so there's no really point to rocket, because we just don't need to. Like, when we're up this much damage, I like to just kind of try to, what you could say is waste time. Wasting time is actually a very underrated thing in Clash Royale. Like, there's only 5 minutes in a game maximum, so if I'm up this much damage, instead of rocketing and giving him control of the game, I may as well just stack princesses and keep control of the game. But if I was, like, close to him in damage, or if I was down in damage, then I would definitely rocket, because I know it's a good opportunity to rocket. I just think that it's better to waste the time than it is to get the extra damage. Okay, we can get a nice Evo Barrel down here. Gonna have to defend both sides again. Nice. Oh, we get 2 hits. Wait, I think that was 3, actually. Let's Princess here again. Then we have the Cannon ready in the middle. Yeah, let's just Cannon because he wasted the Earthquake. Let's go for the Goblin Gang here at the bridge. Also, in this matchup, another underrated thing is Goblin Gang, because the Spear Goblins oftentimes, like, slip through. Like, look at that Spear Goblin right there, guys. We get a nice shot, because for some reason, it always slips through. Not always, but quite a lot of the time. Let's Ice Spear here. We want to try to keep our Cannon alive for as long as possible. Then we're going to Goblin Gang, because I know he's going to pop the ability. We get an immediate barrel down. This Queen is going to do its thing, but that's okay. As you guys see, we're doing a really good job at messing with his cycle. He's just never having the right spells for anything, and he's kind of in a really horrible situation. Okay, we can just Cannon low because we have the Princess down, and then we can Ice Spirit as well. Ooh, he gets 1 Piggy over, but that's okay. We have Evo Barrel again. Let's just go for the Evo Barrel right now. We're taking some damage, but I think from this position on, we can just start playing the typical aggressive playstyle with, like, rockets on the tower and just defending nicely with Evo Cannons. Like, here, I can just get a nice rocket down, and then we Evo Cannon. I'm going to Evo Cannon over here because he might try to Earthquake. Oh, okay. Wait, he missed anyways. Guys, that cannon placement is what I call the anti-earthquake position. If they go for the regular earthquake spot, then that cannon actually avoids the earthquake. Okay, I'm going to Princess in the back here. Then we have the gang ready. Okay, let's cycle the early cannon because he has the Archer Queen down. We can Ice Spirit to push that in. And then I think here we go for another barrel because we want to get the log out so we can't log our Princess. And here we're going to Princess on the same lane into the Queen. This is the only time we break our rule. And the reason we're breaking our rule is because we had a Princess already on the other side. And here we get a free rocket because we still have cannon in cycle. Very nice rocket, and we're going to Evo Barrel just to get the log out again, so once again, he can't take our princesses off the map, and, bro, we did such a good job at keeping a princess on the board permanently, guys. As you saw, all of Triple Elixir, we had 1, if not 2 princesses down. We're just going to log rocket to finish him off, and that is going to be a perfectly played match. Let's go, guys. I'll see you all in the next match. Okay, guys. We're up against Ryley here. Ryley's obviously going to be playing Minor Wall Breakers Magic Archer. He is actually insane with this deck. I also love playing up against Ryley because we always have some crazy matches. Okay, he goes for the Goblin Stein there. Guys, for this matchup, the number one thing that you want to avoid is activating the King Tower. That's the best tip that I can give for this matchup specifically, because whenever you activate the King Tower too early in this matchup, it feels quite literally impossible to get damage. And when I say it feels impossible to get damage, I literally mean that it is impossible to get damage because they're just able to defend your Evo Goblin Barrel way too easily, and it's just going to feel impossible to get damage. We can barrel here just to force out the log, and then we can immediately Goblin Gang at the bridge here. We're up a little bit of Elixir. He might be able to get a NATO down. Aw, very good NATO. Not the greatest start from us, but also there's one really nice thing about this match is that you can play your cannon very low next to your tower like I placed at the beginning of the match, and there's not really too much you're able to do about it because Magic Archer doesn't reach it in the middle, and since Magic Archer doesn't reach it in the middle, the Magic Archer will just walk straight up, so it makes it really hard for them to get Magic Archer value, and it also defends the Goblin Stand really well. The one thing you have to be careful for, though, is that the Wall Breakers will splash the tower from that position. I'm going to Knight here, and I know Ryley. I'm not going to predict the Magic Archer because I know he's not going to do it. I've predicted his Magic Archer there so many times. And like you see, he goes in the back. I just knew it, man. I'm going to Princess and Evo Barrel at the bridge here. That's just mind games, though, guys. You can't always rely on those mind games, but they work out very nicely quite a bit of the time. Okay, nice damage as well with that Evo Barrel. Him activating the King early is a bit unfortunate, but we got enough damage to the point where I think it's okay, and we're also in a pretty decent position too. Here, I'm still not going to predict the Magic Archer. I know he's not going to Magic Archer at the bridge. In single elixir, I catch him with the Magic Archer at the bridge quite often, and I usually beat him because of it. If you predict a player's Magic Archer at the beginning like that, when you have a Goblin Gang coming down or a Knight coming down, usually it leads to you winning the game. And the cannon placement I'm talking about, guys, just cannon right there, by the way. Okay, I'm going to barrel here, and you can even put it one lower if you want to as well. Ooh. Interesting play by him. I'm just going to cycle my early cannon because I have the next cannon Evo. Whenever we have the Evo cannon, we can get a really, really nice kill on Magic Archer because log plus cannon Evo takes out the Magic Archer. I'm going to Princess here, then we can Knight to block the Miner. We have Evo cannon ready for Marcher. You guys just see we have it hovered right here. I'm going to log early. He may go for it, so I'm going to gang to block the bridge. Nice. Okay, let's Ice Spirit as well. That's going to kill it. Nice. 3 Spear Goblin hits plus logs takes out Magic Archer, guys. It's a very, very important tip to know. Let's barrel Princess. Yo, we forced out the NATO. That's really good. That's going to be some nice damage. He has to block for the Princess as well. Let's go for the log here. Then we have Evo Cannon like this. Cannon will take out the Magic Archer and the Miner. Well, not take out the Magic Archer, but take it down to one shot. Okay, Princess takes it out. Very nice log by him. I'm going to get Evo Barreled and gang immediately because he might try to go in again. And we're just pressuring him really, really hard. We have another cannon here on the side. Very nice damage on the left side right there. We're actually ahead in damage now, guys. We still do have to be careful, though, for the wall breakers. Wall breakers can be a massive pain. They're not evil, though, so I don't have to worry too much. Let's log. Then Ice Spirit here. We go for the... Oh, he tried to predict the Knight with the NATO. Let's just Knight here. Then I think we could rock it, but I'm not going to. The reason I'm not going to rock it is because I think I could get a nice sequence here. I'm going to barrel because he has to log. Then we can gang, obviously. Then he has to watch out for that Knight. He's low on elixir. That's 2 hits. Nice. Okay. I'm going to cannon low again in my regular position. Actually, wait, predict the Marcher first. Nice. Beautiful prediction. Let's Princess log this. Oh, that's going to take out the Marcher. Nice. Okay, let's barrel immediately. Then we have the cannon ready. We have Ice Spirit plus 1 card away from log for the wall breakers. Ice Spirit here. Then do we even need to log that? Yeah, we do. Log here the Knight to block the Marcher. Okay, it's fine. He's going to Marcher low, but we have the Evo Cannon in hand. Ooh, he wasted the log. Let's go for the Evo Barrel here. We could Evo Cannon, but I don't want to. It's not worth it yet. Okay, wait, bad Marcher. I'm going to Princess here. I'm waiting for the Evo Cannon. I could Evo Cannon on the side like this. It still hits the Marcher. Gang here to catch that. Okay, let's log Ice Spirit. Log Ice Spirit. We'll take it out. We need to block the NATO too. Barrel here again. It's 1 HP. Wait, that's a free rocket. That's a free rocket, guys. Every time we have Evo Cannon in hand and it's triple elixir, we can rocket the tower, but even more so because we hit the Goblins and Evo Cannon. Log. Nice. You guys see this cannon placement is just so strong against him. Let's barrel here again, keep up the pressure. And right now, the only way we lose is by giving him Magic Archer value. So here, our deal is just to not give him any chance to get a Magic Archer on our tower. Okay, let's cannon here on the side. And you see, guys, he messed up the Marcher trying to get it on the tower because that placement just avoids it so well. We can get another barrel in here. He can get 1 or 2 Marcher shots. I'm going to cannon here to block this. He gets one. No, he gets no Marcher shots. What a nice defense. And now we just don't drop anything and rocket the tower to not even give him a chance to line up with the Marcher. Ice Spirit to block the Marcher again. And that's a good game. Let's go, guys. Beautiful match, and I'll see you all in the next match. All right, guys. We're up against Lava Hound here. Just going to go for the Ice Spirit Goblin Barrel at the bridge here. I feel like against Lava Hound with the cannon, it looks really, really difficult, but it's actually very winnable if you play well. In my opinion, with the Evo Cannon, if you're smart, you can pretty much beat Lava just as nicely as you do with Inferno Tower, but it's a little bit different. This one is a lot more pressure orientated, and you kind of abuse the Evo Cannon taking out the Skeleton Dragons nicely. Evo Cannon is a little bit underrated in that regard. Evo Cannon takes out Lava Pups. It defends nicely, but you have to use your Goblin Gang really, really nicely. The only difference from the Inferno Tower, honestly, is that it's a lot harder in single elixir. You have to be very, very nice on defense. You have to pressure nicely and make it hard for them to lava. This guy is the Barbarians and the Tombstone variation. Just going to go for the Knight here because I know he's going to Skeleton Dragons. Very nice. Also, guys, in this one, Evo Barrel gets a lot of value just against every single Lava Hound deck. So I'm going to Princess here, then Gang, and we can go for the Evo Barrel right now. This should be a really, really nice Evo Barrel. Going to spam him. Ooh, nice. Not bad, actually. Very good damage to start off. I feel like I'm going to cannon here just to get to the Evo Cannon. I know it's going to reveal to him that I have cannon, but I feel like that will make the guide a bit more, like, fair, I guess, because obviously if they don't know you have cannon and they never go in because they think you have Inferno Tower, it's going to be a bit misleading if I try to show you how to play, so I think that's fine. One thing we do have to be careful, though, is them trying to cycle 2 Lava Hounds, because if they cycle 2 Lava Hounds, then it can get really, really bad for you. Just going to Knight here at the bridge. Always just keeping up the pressure no matter what, because if you cycle anything in the back, like, they're just going to go for the Lava Hound. We can barrel opposite lane. Nice. I thought he would go for something right there, so that's good. And now we're going to get a lot of damage on both sides. And once again, we're going to Princess here. There's a chance that he goes Lava into the left side because they always Lava into your Princess. So that's why I'm going to immediately Knight at the bridge. Just make it hard for him to Lava once again. Okay, there's the Fireball because he knew he couldn't Lava. I'm going to Ice Spirit. Then I'm going to gang opposite lane potentially because he might Barbs. Yep, there's the Barbs. Maybe I'll just Log here, honestly. Then he might Lava, so I'm going to Barrel Gang. Oh, he didn't. Okay. Still not bad, though, because this should be a nice damage. And we forced out the Evo Zap because Evo Zap can kill the second Princess. So if he has no Evo Zap, then the Princess gets a bunch of value. Very, very nice. Okay, let's Knight the bridge because he might try to Lava again. As you guys can see, we have just never let him go in for a push. I'm not going to Evo Barrel just yet. I don't think it would be that great because he might just try to Lava the bridge here. I'm going to Cannon. Okay, now we have Evo Cannon. I could just Rocket Cycle him, but I think I'll just go for the Barrel plus Pre-Log because if he goes for the Fireball, he can't break through. And if he Barbarians, then it's just too much Elixir. We already have our Evo Cannon up, which is huge. Just have to be a tiny bit careful, guys. We can early gang, guys, because if he goes for the Zap, then we can barrel with this. The barrel's going to be tanked for by the Goblins. And then on top of having the Zap as well, now the Zap is out of cycle, so we can abuse Goblin Gang to defend the Lava Hound. Princess here, Ice Spirit at the bridge, and we go for the gang because he doesn't have Zap. Then we can barrel again. He's almost back. He's 1 card away. And then we can just Evo Cannon to take out the Lava Pups. And as you guys see, we abuse the cycle perfectly just by going for the early gang. Then we can get 3 sets, 3 Spear Goblins that he's unable to kill. Just Ice Spirit here. Then we can go for the... Maybe we don't Log, honestly. Maybe we go in for the opposite lane. Wait, I could go for the Evo Barrel and we pre-log for the Tombstone skills. Yeah, let's just Log here. And I think there's no way for him to defend. I'm going to Princess Bridge to splash her onto the tower. Nice! And that's rocket range. Let's go! GG's, guys. Very nice win. And I'll see you all in the next match. We're in the next match here up against Polaris. Guys, Polaris always plays with Mortar Bait. Mortar Bait is a really interesting one because one moment you can be completely winning and the next moment your tower is gone. And the main reason for that is the card evolutions in here. Evo Bats are really good against bait if you don't manage it well. And also, the Evo Mortar. Mortar is notoriously really, really good against Logbait. And honestly, I hate Mortar. I don't like going up against Mortar, but in this matchup, what you want to do is as early as possible, get to the Evo Goblin Barrel. The reason for that is because, as you see, he has the Cannoneer Tower. So usually whenever they have the Cannoneer Tower, obviously the Evo Golem Bro is going to be extremely strong, and nothing is changing in this scenario with him having the Cannoneer. Okay, he's also 1 bats away from Evo now. He has Skeleton King as well. Okay, that's all right. I feel like Skeleton King's harder than when they have the Goblin Sign. One nice thing that we have here, guys, is that we have the Evo Cannon. You also want to get to your Evo Cannon when possible for the Evo Bats. And you also need to be abusing the Princess because here, he may have arrows in his deck, but his card cycle is really slow. So we're going to be able to be out-cycling him over and over and over again. So we need to make sure that we're abusing the fact that his card cycle is kind of slow. Also, we almost always have to rocket the Evo Mortar. Evo Mortar is just way too difficult for us to stop to not be rocketing it, in my opinion. Okay, he has both of his Evos up already, so we have to play really, really smart here to not give him too much value with his evolutions. I'm going to gang here at the bridge, just see what he wants to do here. He goes for the defensive miner. We have Evo Barrel, but the thing is, and this is what he wants, guys, is he has his Evo Bats lined up with our Evo Barrel. I have my Rocket ready for the Cannon cart, but he goes for the Skeleton King. Well played to him. I'm going to cycle my first Cannon. He doesn't really want to Mortar into a Cannon because then I can just Rocket it and I don't have to worry about blocking it or anything else. So we're looking all right here, I would say. He also has Evo Bats, so I have to make sure to be careful with the Evo Bats. I'm going to Evo Barrel now because the Bats are going to be way too far to help him out. And by the time the Cannon Cart and the Skelly King are dead, then the Bats are just finally going to be walking up, which is good. So we're playing this really smart right now. I'm going to Princess here, then we can get the Log down as well. Actually, we don't need a Log. Wait, let's gang to keep this alive. I think our Princess might die, but once again, it's fine. We're just never really giving him any good opportunities to go in. And another thing, guys, when they have the Evo's Nan, you can kind of abuse the fact that they have the Evo's Nan because they're not able to use them. So, like, right now, he has a Mortar in hand and he has a Evo Bats in hand. He's going to Mortar, though. Yep, let's just rocket that. But we've just been abusing the fact he's basically playing a 2-card game right now with having the 2 evolutions in cycle. He does not want to use them. Obviously, they already used it and just got rocketed off the map instantly. He probably even regrets using it, honestly. Okay, we can Log here, then we can go for the Ice Spear. Oh, we have to gang, too. That was nice by him. We're 1 barrel away from Evo, and we have the Evo Cannon. And this is perfect because if he uses the Evo Bats, we can instantly wipe it off the map with the Evo Cannon. Evo Cannon is a nice trade against the Evo Bats. It's a -1, but, you know, Evo for Evo. And also, the Evo Cannon will just sit there, protect, and you can also kill other things with it as well. Okay, we don't even need to... Wait, we might need a log. Yeah, we definitely need a log. I'll just play my log now. We can Ice Spear, try to keep this alive. Nice. I gang here. I think I gang here, keep this alive. Then we can go for the Evo Barrel. Oh, let's wait. Because if we Evo Barrel now, then it's going to die to the gang. Very smart split gang by Polaris there. Just going to Princess here. And as you guys see, we've just been, like, making him really, really annoyed with the Princess the whole game, just always having one on the board. If he goes for the bats here, we can just Evo Cannon. We can maybe even Evo Cannon anyways, but I think I want to save it, so I'll just Goblin Gang here. Just keeping the Evo Cannon in hand literally the whole time until we absolutely need it, because I can almost guarantee you there will be a time where it might come in really, really handy, so we don't want to be just throwing it away randomly. Let's log here. Okay, we let that go. Then we can go for the Princess here. I was about to gang, guys, but I just want to have a Princess down permanently. As you see, man, it is so awkward for him to just do anything because we always have a Princess down. We can gang here at the bridge, keep up the pressure. We know the cannon card's coming. Ice Spirit, let's barrel again. And here, where you think we might be getting overwhelmed because he finally got our Princess off the board, we have Evo Cannon. We can hit the... We can hit the mortar, we can hit the Skelly King ability, and we can take out the bats. And what a beautiful Evo Cannon, guys. That's what I was talking about with the Evo Cannon saving us. He's going to arrows. Let's block. Nice. A very good block. And the Evo Cannon just saved us. Guys, that's why we wanted to keep it the whole time, because when he finally uses his Evo bats, we even get a bunch more value. And if we didn't have Evo Cannon there, I would wager that we lose the game 100% of the time. Let's Knight here, keep that alive. Once again, Cannon again. Already get back to another Evo Cannon. Obviously, we're nowhere close, but... if we get another Evo Cannon, there's just zero chance that we lose this game. Honestly, if I lose this game from here, I'm really bad, to be honest. But let's make sure to stay locked in, guys. That's one thing. You need to make sure you're always locked in. Let's Ice Spirit Rocket here. Make sure we don't take any damage. And take out that cart. Knight, keep the Princess alive. This is picture-perfect textbook Princess protection, man. Just gonna cycle that cannon here, and he gives up. Good game, guys. Perfectly played matchup, man. It doesn't get any better than this. This is how you beat Mortar, guys. I'll see you all in the next match. Alright guys, so we're up against Paradox here. Last time I faced this guy, he had Golem. Golem isn't too easy, but it's not too hard either. Mainly just depends on the variation. If it's the one that I'm thinking of, though, it should be the one with the Evo Goblin Cage, Evo Lumberjack, the Baby Dragon, Lightning, Ice Tornado. This one's interesting because I feel like he can't really break through, but at the same time, I don't have the easiest time breaking through. In this matchup, you have to abuse your Princesses against every single deck that is a Lightning, guys. Princess will always get a lot of value. Even if they have, like, arrows or something, Princess still gets a lot of value because Lightning inherently makes your deck expensive. And usually, it's paired with expensive decks. Like, there's no cheap deck that has Lightning and arrows in it. Or, for example, there's just no cheap Lightning decks out there in general. Princess is always really, really good against him. So we're going to want to be abusing Princess on defense. But at the beginning of the game, Princess at the bridge is a really, really strong play because we either get damage or two, we force out a card, and sometimes both. Sometimes we get damage and we force out a card. I'm going to Prince here. We don't get any damage, but we got the Ice Wizard out, so it stops him from going for the Golem. Mainly when we're going to break through, guys, is when we have the Evo Goblin Barrel, because whenever we have the regular barrel, he has NATO, Barbarian Barrel, maybe even Lumberjack to only take one hit, so it's not too easy for us to get damage. That's why we have to play really, really solid defense and just abuse the Evo Barrel, because when we get the Evo Barrel, he either has to, one, overspend with the Bar Barrel and the NATO, or Bar Barrel Ice Wiz, anything of that kind of sort. It's like 5 elixir, maybe 6, right? Or he takes a lot of damage, so it works out perfectly. I'm going to Ice Spirit, then Evo Barrel here, guys. This is going to be a really nice Evo Barrel. He already spent a lot of elixir on defense. Oh, really bad Lumberjack. All Knight here to pull this away. That's going to be a bunch of damage on both sides here, and the Princess may live if that targets the cage, which it does. Nice. Okay, that's going to live. I could even Cannon to keep it alive, but I think maybe Goblin Gang would be better. Wait, please don't die. Okay, nice. I thought I was going to die for a second. He could go for a Barbarian Barrel. Yeah, that's fine with me. I'm going to Princess to Bridge Ops and just keep up the pressure because I knew he's going to want to go in for a Golem. Maybe bait the NATO. Nice, we bait the NATO. I can Ice Spirit Barrel here. He has no spells for this, so we're going to get at least 2 shots. Nice, that's what we like to see, guys. I'll Knight here to defend the Lumberjack. Then we could maybe Goblin Gang at the bridge because he's going to Golem, right? No Golem, okay. I mean, but once again, guys, I mentioned this earlier in the video, but right now we're kind of just playing time, right? Not only are we getting damage, but we're wasting time where he should be pushing, but we're not letting him push. So there's going to be less overall pushes that we have to defend throughout the game. Okay, I'll Knight the back here. We need to set up a really solid defense. Also, Evo Cannon just gets nice value, too. Not that it does, like, anything special, like, in the Mortar Bait matchup, but it just gets, like, nice damage on Baby Dragon. For example, like, we high Evo Cannon here. It's going to finish off the Baby Dragon, hit the Lumberjack. That's what we like to see. Ice Spirit here to pull this away, keep the Princess alive for as long as possible, and that's going to be a 0 damage defense. Absolute perfection right now. Barrel here on the right, since he has no NATO. Force out the Barbarian Barrel, it's Princess, and then Gang for the Baby Dragon. And once again, He has nothing for the princess. So, as you guys can see, the princess is proving to be the MVP of this match so far. Also, the Evo barrels are always breaking through. Let's knight here. We have our second Evo barrel of the game. Let's go for the Evo barrel here. Got a princess as well because the cage won't block it. He knows that. Log here to take out the Ice Whiz. Bad NATO doesn't pull in the princess. Nice. That's going to be princess on tower. Cannon the knight. Very good. That's what we like to see. He has no NATO, no barbarian barrel. Let's go Ice Spirit barrel here. We take one shot, but that's okay. Come on. Nice, that's a lot of damage. Let's go. He's almost in 2 rockets plus 2 logs range. He's not quite there yet, though. Princess here on defense. He's going to definitely set up a golem in the back. He kind of has to at this point. Maybe I could go for a goblin and get the bridge and knight because I think he might golem. Oh, he didn't. Okay, that was smart. Let's barrel here again as well. 1 barrel away from Evo. Now we have next barrel Evo. Going to force out both spells right now. Yup. Has to defend the knight, though. Maybe not, though, because of the cage going to pop out. Oh, he golems on the knight. Golem player things, man. That was a good high cannon, guys, because not only is it in the anti-lightning position, that's also the anti-earthquake position, if you guys didn't know, but it's very nice because you can't lightning it and the tower unless he wants to hit the weak tower, but then we also have an early one down, so now if he lightning that one, then he wouldn't have been able to kill the one that we just played. Ice Spear here, and the Evo cannons are doing such a good job at taking out the baby dragons. Let's barrel here again. He has no spells for defense. Probably going to lumberjack, right? He goes Ice Whiz. He messed up the Ice Whiz. That's 2 rockets to finish him off. Honestly, I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to Prince here to try to splash. We don't splash. It's okay. Let's cannon here. Oh, he's crashing out, guys. Ice Spirit here. From here on out, we're just, the game's over. He might NATO it, but who cares? He's just stalling it out. It's not like it's going to save him or anything. Okay, Rocket Log will take it. Let's Princess here. Let's Ice Spirit. Let's go for the cannon in the middle. I'm not risking it, bro. Let's Log. Let's go for the Knight. And Rocket will take it. Good game. Oh, wait, Rocket will not take it. Hold up. Good thing we didn't, like, risk everything in Rocket. Ice Spear here. Rocket. And then, well, I guess we won't get the Log down in time, but that's going to be a good game. Let's go. Beautiful win, guys. And I will see you all in the next match. All right, guys. We're up against Asaf. Well, this is his mini account. He's obviously known as the best drill player in the world. He's really, really good at Goblin Drill. He's been playing on with the Firecracker and the NATO. This matchup is not that simple. I feel like this is one of the matchups that can go different every single time, mainly because of the Evo Firecracker. I feel like Evo Firecracker can finesse you a lot of the time. I'm going to cannon here to predict it, honestly. Nice. Very good prediction. That's Goblin Gang here. How you want to be playing this is kind of like the Minor Magic Archer matchup, is that you want to be abusing the cannon on defense and the Goblin Barrel Evo to attack. And also the Princess in the back are really good because obviously he's going to be logging your barrel. So he can't really take out the Princess. So the Princess will get a lot of value and it will start stacking up nicely. The only difference is that they have the Mighty Miner to the Goblin side, which makes it a lot easier. I feel like the Mighty Miner is just so much worse on offense, which is Ice Spirit, than we could maybe log. He could Firecracker, but it will run right into the log. If he Firecracker his bridge from here, I'm not really too worried. I feel like it would be kind of bad. We could maybe go for a split gang and an Evo barrel. Wait, we blocked the Firecracker. Nice. Wait, he's kind of dead right here. We're going to get some good damage. Oh, we should have put it in the back, though. He's not dead anymore because we didn't put it in the back, man. We put it in the back, we would have got like a clean 1k damage. Unfortunate. All good, though. I think we're still in a good spot. He also has... Well, also the nice thing is that he has Firecracker, right? So we can actually get the King Tower off it compared to the Magic Archer. Okay, good play by him catching the Princess. Evo Cannon is really good for us too. We just have to make sure we're defending the drills really, really nicely. A lot of the time, guys, against drill, you need to make sure that you're logging the front goblin like I'm about to do right here. Then we can activate our king. No, it's not. I'm not risking it. Let's gang. The reason I didn't want to risk it is because I didn't want it to knock back and then target the goblin gang instead of the cannon, then give him a free Evo Firecracker shot on the tower. Especially when we're up, because whenever we're up, he's kind of panicking for damage. That's the thing. Can barrel here. Then, ooh, good Ice Spirit. Maybe I just let him activate the King Tower, because it gets to a point where, like, they just counter it every single time without their log, and then you're just never really getting anything done. Okay, let's gang here as well. I'm not going to predict Firecracker. One more tip, guys, is that a lot of the times when they go drill, sometimes they'll NATO your cards backwards. So you want to be using the Ice Spirit really, really nicely. Like, I like to put the Ice Spirit in front of the drill instead of, like, next to the drill, because if they NATO it back, then you putting the Ice Spirit in the front makes their NATO miss. Wait, we can go for the barrel here. Hold up, guys. This is a nice Evo barrel, Ice Spirit here. Then we go for the log on defense, and I think we're looking great. Yeah, that's a lot of damage on the left. We're up a clean 400 right now. Nice Spear Goblin. Oh, all good, all good. We have Evo Cannon still. We want to try to get the King up as soon as possible, though, because makes drill defense is just so much easier, man. Knight here to protect this. Ooh, good Mighty, though. Good Mighty. Well played. Ooh, bad ability, though, because he still has to defend the Knight now. Ice Spirit here. Going to gang behind. And then I think I want to... Well, I was about to Evo Cannon. Let's log. That was a really good log by Asaf. Let's Knight here. Then we maybe Evo Cannon predict the Cracker. Let's Evo Cannon predict it. Nice, let's go. It didn't even get a shot. Ooh, perfect prediction, man. Let's barrel here. Could maybe Princess too? Nah, the guard split, so it's blocking it. Could maybe try to sneak in on the left. Ooh, good cannon. Think it's time to Princess to back. As you guys see, even though this is a Rocket Cycle matchup, I'm just playing the time-wasting game. Like, because I know he doesn't have a big spell, even though sometimes there's good rockets, if I don't rocket, he's just stuck on defense, which is wasting so much time, which gives him no chance to win. Let's Evo Barrel here once again. Well, obviously, as long as I play well, because if I mess up, then obviously I would love to have the rockets. I'm going to rocket that Mighty Miner here. I know it looks weird, guys, because I'm rocketing the lane that has like more HP, but the reason I'm doing this is because I want to be playing opposite lane anyways. Obviously, if it was a big difference, I wouldn't rocket that, but because it's only like 200 damage, I think it's good because I need to play opposite lane to get Princess at the bridge threats. And Knight here to block. Ooh, oh my lord, he almost caught me. Ice Spirit to block the Cracker. Oh man, he gets one splash. Let's rocket this again. We're still up more overall. Let's cannon here on defense to defend the drill. For the log, we finally get the king up. Make sure we actually kill the drill, though, because I don't want to give him another firecracker value, so we end up taking some damage, which is fine. Princess Bridge opposite lane, and this is why we change lanes, guys. That right there is why we play opposite lane. We get 2 hits. Nice. Rocket, that's game-winning, guys. It's actually game-winning right there. What a beautiful Princess at the bridge, man. We are very smart for that. Let's log that for no damage. That's why the king up is very good. It's Princess here for the Cracker. Nice. Hit that, please. Okay, it's fine. Let's cannon up top, because if we cannon up top, then he can't firecracker NATO us. Let's rocket again. We have log for defense. We can let the first one hit. It doesn't really matter. Now, let's not. Let's log here. Then we go for the Ice Spirit low, because I knew he was going to log. Yep, there we go. He tries to NATO it. Doesn't matter. And that's a good game. Beautiful match, guys. I'll see you all in the next match. All right, guys. We're up against a Dox here. This guy always plays with Giant. Man, one thing that I will tell you guys right now against Giant is that if you do not play 100%, and I mean 100% picture perfect, you will lose. This one is really, really hard, and honestly, I don't think any type of guide will help you, but I mean, maybe I can help you guys punish their mistakes, maybe. It's really, really hard for them to even mess up just because of the Dagger Duchess Tower, but with perfect play, believe me, you can win, and if they're not playing well, you can always get, you know, maybe some nice mistakes out of them to get some good damage, but overall, I would say this is the hardest matchup in the game right now. I'm going to cannon here for this Giant, and I'm expecting to see a Lightning. Oh, Princess here on the side. Then we could get a nice Goblin Gang here just to block the Prince, as well as defend the Lumberjack. If he goes for the Zap or the Rage, we can just Knight. Beautiful defense right here, because we even have the Ice Spirit to drag over the Prince, and we're going to take no damage, and we have a surviving Princess, which is wonderful. In this match, your main goal is to make it out of single elixir without taking damage. And when I say without taking damage, I'm talking like 2,000 damage, because realistically, if they play well, you're probably going to end up taking like 500, 800, 1,000 damage, just because of the nature of the deck, but that's okay. Sometimes there's not really too much you can do, and it's not the end of the world. I don't really mind taking a little bit of damage in this matchup, like that Mega Minion hit and all that kind of stuff, because it's just unpreventable, and if you try to prevent it, that's when you're completely cooked, and you're going to be losing probably your entire tower. We could cannon here on defense. Also, Goblin Gang. I'm going to gang because he doesn't have Bomber. Whenever they don't have Bomber in hand, you want to abuse your Goblin Gang. But whenever they have the Bomber, you have to be very, very careful of the Goblin Gang. Extremely nice defense. We can log the Knight here again. And another tip I'm going to be giving guys here is always Knight the back into the Giant, because you're going to need to be cycling 2 Knights every defense. Sometimes even 3, but 1 Knight in the back just to set the tone of your DPS most of the time. It's just very, very useful. We can gang barrel here as well. Also, gang barrel at the bridge whenever you're up in Elixir and they don't have Bomber in cycle is very nice too. Also, when you're using your Evo Cannon, you want to be making sure that you're clipping the Bomber so you can get a really nice defense through the Goblin Gang. Okay, we could even attack him again here. I'm going to Knight, and then I'm going to go for the Goblin Barrel again. Evo Barrel is kind of useless in this matchup. Don't worry about tanking both of the Goblin Barrels, because if you try to tank both the barrels, then you're going to get no damage anywhere. You can just... Basically, you're playing this matchup with 1 evolution, because the Evo Barrel never, ever gets any value just because of the nature of his deck. Okay, we can just cycle our Knight in the back once again here. As you guys see, all defenses are pretty much the same. It's just like, will he get a good prediction or will he get a lucky interaction? Also, he's not really using the Bombers that great, though. Okay, we can Goblin Gang here. We can go for the Princess in the back again. And we go for the Evo Cannon. Once again, make sure with the Bomber, just Knight to bring that over. That was really scary, though. I'm going to be honest with you guys. And you also kind of see that I'm never really using my Goblin Barrel. I played 3 Goblin Barrels in total, nearly 3.5 minutes into the game. So you guys can kind of see my stance on the Goblin Barrel in this match. It doesn't really do anything. You're mainly only playing it to fix your cycle, or maybe get like a random good opportunity throughout the match, but it's literally all just defense and then maybe a rocket at the end. Okay, let's cannon here, then we can go for the Ice Spirit. We're going to need the Goblin Gang as well. This is a rough situation where we don't have a Knight preemptively placed in the back, but it's okay. We can just cycle our Knight here. He wasted his Bomber once again. That's one thing that he's not doing too great, is that he's just wasting his Bomber. He's in a really bad cycle to the point where, like, he's just not attacking properly whatsoever. We have another cannon here because he's going to start spamming us. We can go for the gang in the middle here. Very nice defense. We can go for the Knight in the middle too. Oh, this is absolutely amazing. Let's Goblin Barrel low here. Then, no, this is good. This is all good. Okay, we could maybe Princess the bridge on the right, but nah, I'll just do it in the back, man. There's no point to get greedy. I'll Ice Spirit here. We can cycle a Goblin Gang in the back. Once again, never wasting the cannon early because we need to hit the bomb with it. Not need to, but it's just so useful. Yep, Evo Cannon here. And look at these Goblins, guys. This Goblin Gang is just going to shred that Giant. Get another Princess down, Ice Spirit. Let that other one go because I know we're not in any possible place to protect it. We can rocket everything. That's a massive rocket. Get another Knight down. We can get another cannon down just to bring everything in. We can get a log here. It's going to take out the Bomber, the Prince. Oh, no. This is where we have to be really careful. Gang, Knight. The gang split is perfect, guys, because it defends the Evo Lumberjack Ghost. Let's cannon here again. Wait, we got it. Let's log. Bro, this was genuinely insane. Let's go, guys. This is how you beat Giant. It's not easy. You know, you're not going to get this every single game. Maybe a few games you'll be able to get a defense, like a defensive match like this. But, you know, we played really, really well. That's exactly how you want to be playing against Giant. And I'm so proud of myself for this one. I'll see you all in the next match. All right, guys. We're in the next match here up against Rainbow. And Rainbow, he's using Mega Knight Prince with the Goblin Gang and the Archer Queen Bandit. I think Wallbreaker as well. The variation with no miner. This matchup can get a little bit interesting, I guess, is the best way to put it. And the reason this one gets interesting, guys, is mainly due to the fact that Dagger Duchess is just so broken against Logbait. Dagger Duchess is just, like, really, really annoying. But the nice thing is that they don't have a miner, so it's really, really hard for them to break through if the Logbait player is playing perfect defense. Oh, cannon here for the Mega Knight. And we could drag literally everything to the King Tower. Let's Princess here for the bats. Nice. Really good. Oh, wait. No, the Mega Knight. Let's Knight here. Okay, we're taking a lot of damage, but it should be all right, mainly because we have the King Tower activated. I mean, the main goal is obviously to activate the King Tower, but even if you don't activate the King Tower in this matchup, it's very, very winnable, but obviously a King Tower activation against the Bandit or the Mega Knight helps a lot. Okay, he goes for the Musketeer. I guess he doesn't have the Queen. He has the Evil Musket's barrel here. See what he wants to do here. We can Goblin Gang to protect this. And I think if we go for a Princess... Nah, he's going to Prince. Yep, let's Princess here. Then we could... I think he's going to Bandit, right? Maybe Bandit at the bridge. Let's Ice Spirit here. Then, oh, wait, no, wait. We can go for the Knight. We have Evo Barrel. Not that the Evo Barrel is really going to do anything, but I'm going to play it anyways, like, as a regular barrel, just to get a lot of damage here on the left, if possible. Come on, 2? Give me 3. Aw, 2 hits is still good, though. I'm happy with that. We're basically equal in damage now, and we're going opposite lane. He really, really doesn't want to go opposite lane of me, mainly because of the Princess at the bridge threats. That's one thing that you guys will kind of see a lot, is that Logbait usually wants to go opposite lane, mainly just to be really, really annoying with the Princess at the bridge. Princess at the bridge is just so strong whenever you're playing at the opposite lane of your opponent. We can Princess here. Oh, good Musketeer to catch it. He has next Musketeer Evo, guys. We have to be extremely careful. Ice Spirit here. Oh, nice. We caught that. Let's Knight the bridge, and we can go for another barrel here. He might Mega Knight. That's why. Oh, wait. He has to watch out for the Princess, though. Okay, nice. That's some barrel damage. 2, 3. Let's go. Let's go for the Princess. We can Ice Spirit here. We go for the gang as well. We're going to have to Knight. One of the hard things about this matchup, guys, is managing the Evo Mega Knight. Sometimes I let the Evo Mega Knight just jump on top of my Knight, for example, because if it's jumping on it, then it's not, you know, swinging the Knight back to my tower, because the Mega Knight is really, really broken in that sense. Evo Mega Knight is very, very scary. Let's just Ice Spirit here, guys. Ice Spirit like this full counters wall breakers with the King up. Pro tip right there. Not many people know that. Wait, we can Knight on the right, then we can Evo Barrel. The reason we Evo Barrel here is because I think he's going to Mega Knight the left, because that's the low side. Then we Princess the right, because he can't gang. Oh, he Mega Knighted the wrong side. Yo, the barrel. Let's gang here. Bro, he went bats on the wrong side. Oh my god. That's rocket range. That's GG's. Let's go. Nice, guys. Very nice win. And I'll see you all in the next match. Let's go. All right, guys. We're up against Colin here. Colin always plays with bridge spam. Bridge spam is going to be a pretty good matchup, in my opinion, if you play perfectly. Only with the cannon, though. With the Inferno Tower, this becomes really, really rough. But if we activate the King Tower, then we win. Oh, wait. Bro, are you not going to pressure? Just activate. Guys, that is the #1 tip for this matchup right here, is just to activate your king against a bandit when possible. Sometimes you can activate it with just an Ice Spirit when you have a cannon already down that's low. The bandit will dash to it, then you need an Ice Spirit, where I just place my Ice Spirit to activate the king tower, and we can rocket the pump here. In this matchup, you want to be rocketing the pumps every single time until you're at a point where it will put you down an undefendable amount of elixir. In single elixir, that amount is, you know, like 3 or 4. With the king tower up, you're a little bit more lenient with it. You're able to be down a bit more and still manage to defend. The key difference, though, right, is that because he has the Archer Queen with the 3-card cycle, he's able to outcycle our Rocket, which is kind of crazy that, you know, a deck like this can outcycle Rocket, but it's literally because of the Archer Queen 3-card cycle and the Archer Queen just demanding so much elixir every time that they use it. Always demands at least 6 if they're playing properly, sometimes even 7 or 8, which is a little bit insane. Just kind of goes to show the strength of the Archer Queen. Archer Queen is a really, really good card. And here's where we can't rock it, because not only are we already down in elixir, but we had to barrel the bandit, so we're down a good 4 to 5 elixir. So from here, we just start logging the pumps. We're probably never going to get to a point where we can rocket a pump again, so it's just going to be like, can we defend against the spam? Which is good, though, because I think that against these types of decks, if you play perfectly, you're usually able to hang it on as long as you have an Evo Cannon. Evo Cannon just lets you hang on for so much longer than you would probably assume. We can just Cannon here for defense. Oh, bad Battle Ram, too. That's going to be some nice value. And bad Heal Spirit. Just get a really nice positive trade there. Then we can just Knight on defense here to clean this up. And he goes for another pump. Whenever he pumps in the back, I like to barrel it, but obviously only if my Knight is tanking, or also if I don't have anything to play, because then I can just use it to cycle. Oh, bad arrows. That's going to take out the pump completely. Think I can even rocket. Bro, this is going to be a massive rocket. Wait, if that bandit doesn't dash, bro, imagine. Oh, my God. Oh, man. There was still a massive rocket, though, hitting the Ghost, the Tower, and the Elixir Collector. That's insane. Let's Ice Spirit here. Then we can go for the Log just to finish off that bandit. Very nice defense right there. We still haven't taken a single lick of damage, only an arrows connection. Let's go for the Knight in the back here. And then we have Evo Cannon here. Evo Cannon is really nice because it resets the Battle Ram charge. And obviously you see you hit the Queen and the Ghost. So it's just Ice Spirit here for the Ghost. Then we can go for the Log as well. Very nice defense, so we can gang in the middle. If you guys haven't noticed yet, I'm always making sure that I'm defending as many troops as possible with all of my cards. Like my gang defended the Battle Ram Barbs and the Queen at the same time. Small tip that you might not notice while just watching, but you want to get as much value out of these cards as possible. You're always going to be kiting everything to the middle. You see, like, even I'm using my barrels on defense. I'm using more defensive barrels than I am offensive barrels, because at this point, I don't need any damage. I just need to defend and win by the tiebreakers. Right now, though, we sometimes use the barrel on defense to mainly, like, keep our cycle clean. Sometimes we don't have anything. Barrel on bandits is not a bad play. Like, defensive barrel does not mean you're panicking. It does not mean you're dead. Sometimes it just means that you're fixing your cycle. You're just making sure you're straight. You know what I mean? Maybe you have another play in mind. And also, like, because I'm not going to be attacking with it since he has Dagger Duchess and I'm already up in damage and I don't need any, there's no point for me to be going for the barrel on the tower, so I may as well use it on defense and save my better defensive cards like Goblin Gang and Knight for other things. We can just barrel here just to clean up my cycle again, then we can Knight in the back. That's one thing I like. Like, we get a nice little 2-3 shots on the pump, and it's better than just doing nothing because that eliminates some elixir from the Elixir Collector. Ice Spirit Log here to take this out. I think we get an Evo Barrel on defense, guys. This is a moment where an Evo Barrel is going to be clutch because we just get 6 Goblins instead of 3, making our defense a lot nicer right there. Can just Cannon here again. You guys can probably notice the Elixir lead is starting to catch up to us, but I think we're okay. We can Princess here. Go for the Ice Spirit on top of the Battle Ram. The Princess, oh, okay, we definitely rocket all this. Oh, please don't miss the Bandit. No, we missed it. It's fine. Log here, then we get the Knight in the middle, drag everything over it. And this is where the King Tower activation is just dominating right now, man. Ice Spirit here. We have the gang in the middle for literally everything. I have to watch out for the arrows. Let's log this, and we get the Knight down immediately. Okay, we're good. Ooh, that was close, but now that's a good game. As you guys see, he just quit spamming. Oh, I thought he quit the game, but I guess he's just going for like a Hail Mary. I'll just barrel to cycle. There's no point not to. Goblin Gang, Ice Spirit. We can go for the Knight here. Then we can just get the Evo Cannon down to splash everything. And that's a good game, guys. Very nice win. I'll see you all in the next match. All right, guys, we're up against Unstoppable here. This guy has been playing with Lumberloon Freeze recently. Maybe not Lumberloon Freeze, but I did face him playing Balloon Freeze earlier. Okay, there's the Knight. I mean, he usually plays his Graveyard too, but the thing is with him playing Graveyard is that I am 99.9% sure that he doesn't play it with Cannoneer, so I think it has to be... Yep, it's Balloon. Okay. Lumberloon is a really good matchup, guys. Lumberloon is probably the best matchup in the meta, especially because they have Cannoneer Tower right now. Otherwise, they're not able to defend anything, so they always run Cannoneer. Oh, that was a bad, really bad freeze. Let's just Knight here to tank for the Spear Goblins. That might be one hit, but that's fine to take a hit. Because he has the Cannoneer Tower, it's really just impossible for him to defend. The only small spell that he has is NATO, and he also has a freeze in here, so defending without Bomber in hand is just a pain. Even when he does have Bomber, I can just put it in the middle, and if he has no NATO, then he's just cooked. The only way that we lose this is if, one, we get cooked by an Evo Lumberjack, which he doesn't have because he has Evo Knight and Evo Bomber, or two, you know, he gets a really nice Evo Bomber, or we miss a Rocket, which is very possible because I am a known Rocket misser. We can just Cannon here, low-key. I think Cannon here should be nice just to counter the Lumberjack, keep the Princess alive, and also, we cycle towards the Evo Cannon, which is amazing. Always need to make sure that we're cycling to the Evo Cannon, guys. Gonna split my gang here. Split gang is really nice against Cannoneer. I love doing it, especially when we have the Evo Barrel. I'm going to Ice Spear at Knight, then Evo Barrel right now. Put it in the middle because I know that even though he could activate the King Tower, it's going to force out a lot of Elixir, so it doesn't even matter. Really nice damage right there. Oh my, it killed the Bomber. Wow. He's already kind of cooked, guys. This is what I'm talking about, just abusing the fact that they have Cannoneer Tower. Like, we're kind of just cooking right now, man. Not really too much that this guy's able to do if we keep playing like this. Just going to go for the gang here. Then we have Evo Cannon if we want it. I mean, Rocket's the safe play. I think I'm just going to go for the Rocket here. Then if we need to, we could Ice Spirit. I don't know why he has the Lumberjack if it's not going to be Evo, but whatever. Whatever. Okay, I'm just going to go for the Knight here in the back. Then we can go for an Ice Spirit. I know it's going to die, but it doesn't matter. Just want to freeze the Baby Dragon or not. Okay, Princess here. Even though that locks on, it doesn't really matter too much. We go for the gang. We go for the Barrel. He has to NATO that to the King or we're going to... Wait, he has Evo Bomber. He's fine. Knight here, pull this over. Then we go for the Log. Take this out. Nice chip damage. I like that. We can go for the Princess low. In this matchup as well, guys, just keep stacking Princess because against all Lumberloon decks, unless they're the mid-ladder ones, they can't kill your Princess because they only have NATO freeze and sometimes Barbarian Barrel, but regardless of none of those spells take out the Princess, so you can just abuse the Princess so nicely, and there's really nothing that they can do about it. Just go for the Knight here, then we go for the Barrel, and this is going to be a good game, man. If we don't beat him on the right, we're going to beat him in, like, the next push anyways. I think that's going to get the tower anyways, right? Yep, let's go. GG's. Nice win, guys. I'll see you all in the next match. All right, guys. For this one, we're going to be playing a friendly battle with one of the best 3.0 Expo players. His name is Mortar. His best finish is number 11. Very good player right here, and shout out to him for helping me do this. The reason we have to do a friendly battle here is because not really anybody is high with 3.0 Expo on ladder right now. Unfortunately, I know a lot of you guys will be facing 3.0 Expo though, so I thought I may as well, you know, do friendly battles for the matchups that maybe I couldn't get or didn't have any games against. I think it's just better, you know, have as many matchups as possible in the matchup guide, of course. Against 3.0 Expo, the main thing that you want to be doing in single elixir is saving up to your Evo Barrel while also always being able to afford your Rocket. Because if you're not able to afford Rocket on the Expo, you're cooked. Also, another thing is you have to be able to tank with the Rocket, either logging the Expo Rocket Log, Rocket Ice Spirit, Rocket Knight, or Rocket Gang. And the reason you need to do this is because if you Rocket and you let it go, the Expo will get 300 damage at Tournament Standard, up to like 600 on regular ladder with the level 15. So you have to make sure you're not taking any damage in this matchup other than spells or maybe a tiny Expo tick here and there, because ever since the log got nerfed, you have no room for mistakes. It's really hard to get back in the game. Also, the Evo Cannon, you want to be abusing it against the Evo Archers. It's very strong against the Archers Evo because obviously it just wipes them out. Also, it's just nice against the Expo too because it has some nice drop down damage in on it. Also, one more thing, guys, is that the Princess, you always want to be going Princess opposite lane of the weak side tower. When the towers are relatively equal, you don't really want to be Princessing in the middle at all, unless you know they can't Fireball, or unless Fireball would be a bad play. Here we have Evo Barrel in hand, so we can maybe try to get something with this, but we have to be careful because of the Evo Archer. This could be bad if he pressures well, but I think we could defend nicely as well if we're smart about this. I'll Princess here to splash the Archer and the Knight, then we can go for our Knight plus Cannon here, because then if he goes for the anything, yeah, we can just gang now, and this is going to defend the Evo Knight very nicely. Very beautiful defense by, so he goes for the Fireball. I don't even think I need to block that anymore. Yeah, we can go for a nice Evo Barrel here, and he's guaranteed to take damage. He can't defend this, because we Princess at the bridge opposite lane. And yep, look at that. Princess on the tower on the left. We can log here to keep that alive. Nice. Let's try to gang to block Tesla. Oh, nice. Well played by him. That was nice by him. All good, though. We have enough of a damage to the point where we win the game unless we choke, because it's kind of impossible for them to get back into the game if they're down like a whole rocket, because that's like 2 fireballs worth of damage, and it's hard for them to fireball even like once without like taking any damage. And basically, it all falls back to the time-wasting aspect that I was talking about. Because he fireballed now, I'm just going to set up such a nice sequence that he's not really able to fireball me again for a very long time. And by that time, I'll either be able to rocket, or I'll just have wasted so much time that he hasn't really made any progress overall. It's gang here. And now we're at the Evo barrel, guys. And this is what I mean by the wasting time. Not only am I wasting a lot of time here, but I'm also getting some nice damage with that barrel. And look at that barrel, guys. He's so low in elixir. I'm not going to princess though. Okay, he goes for the knight. Not bad. We get one more shot. Nice. Okay, we're up 1,000 now. See, guys, this is what I was saying with those fireballs. Let's rocket here. We don't even need a tank because he has the... We have the knight. I mean, not the knight, the cannon. Sorry. I am misspeaking very badly, guys. I didn't wake up too long ago, so pretty tired still. A little bit fatigued. Just going to princess here for the archer. Then I can go for the goblin barrel as well. Keep up the pressure. Be annoying. Then we can go for the knight here in front of our... No, let's knight here at the bridge. Okay, then we can cannon here on the Tesla. Nice. Let's ice spirit here. Oh, yikes. Okay, gonna princess on defense. Then we can go for the goblin barrel again as well. Knight here for the knight. Not bad. Let's go. We're almost at another Evo barrel, guys. And this is what I'm talking about with the Evo barrels. Also, the Evo cannons are just so good. We're 1 cannon away from Evo. I think I'm just gonna cannon here. Normally, I wouldn't, but just because of how strong the Evo cannon is, and also it's just kind of preventing him from expoing. He might try to go for a fireball here on the cannon. Yup, knew it. Guys, whenever they expo into a cannon like that, they're almost always going to fireball the middle and just try to get like a random lock that makes you just instantly choke the game. Okay, let's Evo cannon. Ice Spirit Bridge. Then we have the gang ready in case he goes for a fireball, which I don't think he will, but just in case, you always have to be careful. Can't get caught slipping if you're the one doing the mopping. Okay, let's rocket here. Oh, we didn't even need to rocket. Yikes. It's game over anyways. GG's, guys. This is a textbook way on how to play against Expo. Very nice win, and I will see you guys in the next match. Alright, guys. We're in the next match here up against Talal. Shout out to Talal as well for helping us make this matchup guide. He's going to be playing recruits. Obviously, I know he's playing recruits because I asked him to do this, but as well, his main deck is recruits. This guy is one of, if not the best, Royal Recruits bait players. He's very solid. I'm not sure if he's the Hog Rider or the Skeleton Barrel, but in this matchup, the first thing you need to do is figure if they have Hog or Skelly Barrel. He has a Skelly Barrel. The reason you need to figure that out is because against a Hog, you need the Cannon. Against the Skeleton Barrel, you need your Log. So, obviously, Cannon can counter the Skelly Barrel, and you can counter Hog Rider without the Cannon as well. But, you know, it's very, very important overall to figure that out so you're not wasting your cannon and taking an early 1,000+ damage against either the Skelly Barrel or the Hog Rider, because obviously you need different things for each of those cards. And it also helps with aligning your cycle because you need to know which variation they have to line up your cycle properly on defense. We're going to Princess here. We're going to get nice 2 shots. Beautiful Princess. Obviously, we're denying the King activation, but it's okay. I'm confident in my ability to defend without the King activation regardless. I can Ice Spirit here to pull the Mighty Miner back, and then I could maybe log on the Skelly Barrel here. I don't know why I said maybe, as if I'm just not going to do that anyways. Okay. Also, another thing, guys, is the Princess stack. In this matchup, I will almost never Princess the bridge. And the reason for that is just because you need it for defense. You need them to use the arrows so you can get value out of your Goblin Gang on defense. And even with the arrows, his cycle is very slow, so you can outcycle him with your Princess and just have a unkillable Princess on the board. Okay, let's Knight here. Then we can go for the Ice Spirit here, get a Goblin Gang down in the middle. And we have an Evo Barrel too, which is good. I like this. Kind of happy about that, actually. Evo Barrel is nice, too, because you can usually just get, like, a little bit of chip out of it. Usually not much, but, I mean, something is better than nothing. The only really times that you Princess at the bridge in this matchup is when you're kind of down a lot and you need to make a comeback. Or, one time it's good to Princess at the bridge is, I guess, if they're in a really, really bad situation where they're a bit low on elixir and, they don't really have anything other than Swarm cards. The Princess to bridge can be good. A little bit of a failed Ice Spirit there, but that interaction is really, really hard to get perfect. I'll just gang here for the Mighty Miner. Then we have Evo. Oh, look at this Evo Cannon, man. That Evo Cannon is going to go crazy. Ice Spirit here for the recruits. That's not going to jump. Pain. Okay, we're going to have to Knight in the middle here. Everything's going to charge. We can log and we get a cannon down. What a defense, man. Have to gang as well, I believe. I'm not risking it, dude. It's just not worth the risk, honestly. It's just too broken. Okay, maybe get a bit of damage. Nope. Okay, all good, all good. I could Princess here for the recruits. Then we could get a Knight in the middle. Ice Spirit, pull this over. Guys, the thing is, we're in the correct defensive cycle right now. As you can kind of see, we have everything for everything, so it's just going absolutely perfectly right now. Gonna Goblin Gang here. Beautiful. Also, guys, another tip, barrel in the front is very good because when you barrel the front, a lot of times they go for the Goblin Gang or the guards, and sometimes, obviously, this is just mind games and stuff like that, but sometimes you get some nice chip damage because they don't see your barrel when it's in the front in this matchup. Okay, let's go for the Knight in the middle here. Oh, we messed up. He activated our King Tower. I mean, we were going to activate it anyways off the Firecracker, but I'm happy. Let's Evo Cannon here for defense once again. Beautiful. Wait, that's 2 hits with the barrel. Nice. Let's go. We're just in the perfect defensive cycle to the point where, like, he just can't get any damage at all. We're just defending so well right now. We have everything for everything. I'm going to Knight Princess. This is the one position where we can do it because if he recruits, yep, we can gang them barrel because if he arrows in, he has nothing for the barrel. And then if he doesn't arrows in the gang, he's going to take out the whole left side. Then we cannon up top here, and we take out the whole other side, and we still have the Princess down. Princess is taking out everything that should splash the tower, right? Yes, sir. We get a hit. Nice. Let's go. The one time the Princess to Bridge serves us right in this matchup. Okay, let's get a gang here because he wasted arrows. Then we barrel as well. Then we go for the... let's just Ice Spirit to pull this back. Then we get another Knight down. Now, yeah, let's Knight. The reason we're going for the Knight and not the cannon is because we need the cannon for the Skeleton Barrel in this situation. Usually, though, we would log it, but I feel like because we're just spamming to the Evo Cannon, it's honestly sometimes even better. Oh, wait, we need to get to the cannon. Knight, and then... oh, my... bro, how did I get back so fast? Bro, my fingers are so fast. Okay, let's barrel here. This is game over, man. He can't win from here. Let's Princess. Then we go for the Ice Spirit here. We're just never, ever letting him get any value out of anything. Then we just log. We have Cannon for the Breakers. And this is going to be a good game, man. He can't break through from here. We played so well, man. I'm just so proud of myself overall. This is going to be the final game of the matchup guide. Obviously, if I choke this, you won't even be hearing this. But seriously, man, I'm so proud of how I played in this matchup. I hope this Logbait guide serves you well, guys. Feel free to watch it as many times as you need. Let me know if I missed any matchups. If I missed any matchups, I promise on my second channel, I will get to those matchups. And because obviously sometimes it can slip my mind, whatever. I love you guys. Have a great day. Comment if you made it this far. Have a great night. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next video.